One of the greatest trials ever mentioned in Islamic teachings is the trial of Dajjal. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, warned that even knowledgeable believers could be tested by him. So the real question is not only who Dajjal is, the real question is why so many people will follow him. Before we begin, it is important to clarify one thing clearly. This video is based only on the Qur'an and authentic Hadith. It does not target, accuse, or blame any people, nation, or community. Islam speaks about beliefs and trials, not collective accusations. So, who is Dajjal? Islam teaches that Dajjal is a real individual who will appear near the end of times. He is not a symbol, system, or metaphor. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, described Dajjal as a human being who will claim divinity and attempt to deceive humanity on a massive scale. One of the clear signs mentioned by the Prophet, peace be upon him, is that Dajjal will be one-eyed while Allah is not one-eyed. This physical description is not meant for mockery but for clarity, so believers are not deceived by false claims. Dajjal will claim to be God, yet he will eat, drink, and sleep. This alone exposes his falsehood because Allah is free from human needs. The greatest danger of Dajjal is not his appearance, but his deception. He will emerge during a time of hardship, a time of fear, famine, and instability. People will be desperate for security, food, and relief. Dajjal will promise these things and appear to provide them, causing many to follow him not out of belief, but out of desperation. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, warned that Dajjal will travel the earth rapidly, spreading confusion. He will mix truth with falsehood so closely that distinguishing between them will become difficult for many people. Islam makes something very clear here. Following Dajjal has nothing to do with race, ethnicity, or background. It is about belief, deception, and spiritual weakness. Anyone can be misled if they lack knowledge and sincerity. This is why the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized seeking protection from the trial of Dajjal in every prayer. He taught believers to ask Allah for refuge from this trial because even strong believers could be tested. The Qur'an and authentic Hadith teach that protection from Dajjal lies in three things: correct belief in the oneness of Allah, sincere faith, and knowledge. The Prophet, peace be upon him, advised believers to reflect on and memorize the opening verses of Surah Al-Kahf as they serve as protection against deception and confusion. Dajjal's power will not last forever. Falsehood can appear strong, but it is always temporary. Truth eventually exposes deception, and Allah's promise is always true. The lesson of Dajjal is not meant to create fear. It is meant to create awareness. It is a reminder to strengthen faith, seek knowledge, and avoid blind following. Islam teaches personal responsibility. Each soul is accountable for itself. So ask yourself calmly, if deception appears powerful, would you recognize it? And are you preparing your faith before the trial arrives? May Allah protect us from all trials, guide us to truth, and grant us clarity in times of confusion.